Hey guys, welcome back to the Bingkai Swara podcast with me, Roy. And in today's episode, we've got a really special guest with us today. Her newest single, Ku Percaya, or Believe in English, just got released. And if you haven't listened to it, I think you should because it's so amazing. It's fantastic. So please do check it out. Now, I'm here with the amazing singer of the song herself, Kat Roshan. Hey Kat, what's up?
Hi, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Where are you right now?
I'm actually in KL in my room.
You're in, is it already night over there?
It's 6 p.m., so we're like an hour ahead of you guys.
Yeah, I never heard about it. So yeah,
Yeah.
first of all, I'd like to say congratulations on the release of
Thank you very much.
Kuprotaya. It's such an amazing song. I love it so
Thank
much.
you. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, but there must be a lot of people who may not have listened to this song yet.
Not
So
just yet. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, can you tell us a bit about the song about Kuprotaya?
Cooper Chai is initially a breakup song.
Really?
Yeah, so the lyrics entail that a girl who I play in the lyric video, she is, well, she relies on false hope to meet this person that she was, I guess, once in love with. So it's the theme is like reality versus um illusion, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I noticed in the music video for the song, it's just uh, almost everything in white, even the dress that you wear. Is there any particular symbolism for the color appearing in this video that you chose for this particular aspect in the video?
Not the color, but the theme
Okay.
actually. So the music director actually wanted to hop on to the Bridgerton trend.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I'm like in a whole ass like wedding gown.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, because it was such a trend, we just wanted to hop on to see like whether people could relate as well as I don't know, kind of just see it as an aesthetically pleasing thing.
Okay. And can you tell us about the process of making the music video? Was it fun? Where did you get the inspiration for that? Okay, you got the inspiration from Bridgerton. You just told us. But like how is it feeling filming the music video?
I literally felt like a princess during the filming process. Um, but at the start, it was super cool because I actually had to like pretend to wake up in bed
Yeah.
because I was trying not to laugh the whole time. But the bed was so comfortable, I wanted to like fall asleep on it. Yeah.
Yeah, and for this song, you collaborated with Chossy Pratama, right?
Yeah.
One of the legendary songwriters and composers from Indonesia. And this is not your first time working with him, right?
No, it's like my third. Yeah.
Yeah, so you previously worked with him together for your previous songs. How is
Yeah.
it working with him though?
He's actually like my granddad.
Really?
Yeah, we're that close because he understands me as a musician, and he lets me input my own ideas into his work. So it's very easy working with him, but it's also very fun at the same time.
Any plans to work with him again in the future?
He's actually coming next week.
Oh my God, I can't wait for that.
I know.
Could you
When
tell
yeah.
could you tease us a little bit about that? If you can. If you
Well,
can't, it's fine.
there are two songs.
Oh my God. And you,
What?
you
Yeah.
and both of them you're working with him.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
he's
God.
flying from Delhi to KL to do the recording with me.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for those songs to get
Thank
released next
you.
week.
Yeah.
uh and you've performed and created songs in both English and Malay, right?
Yeah.
How does working on English songs differ from working on songs in Malay?
For me, my mother tongue is English because I was brought up to speak English. So it comes very naturally to me to just write and express what I feel in English. But Bahasa, um, I was never really brought up to speak fluently
Yeah.
because I was studying abroad this whole time. So it's little steps along the way to try and learn it as fast as possible, but to also get like the meaning, but also the words enunciated properly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But your
so it's
pronunciation
quite.
is so great. I mean, I've repeatedly watched the music video and then
Oh,
listened to the
thank you.
song a lot of times, and I think I would notice if you hadn't told me that you grew up using English as your first language, sort of like your first language, I don't have noticed that it was your like it was you trying to speak fluently in Bahasa. So it's really great. I really enjoy
Thank you.
that.
I think it's also because I did Bahasa IGCSEs,
Mm.
so they teach us to speak with an instead of in
Yeah.
KL when we do like that. So it's because Bahasa Indonesian is like Bahasa Baku for us,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so it's like much, I guess, easier for me to understand and speak it.
Yeah. When you create a song, do you just want to express your own emotions and feelings, or sometimes like you notice that sometimes a lot of singers these days have whenever they release a song, they have some sort of like cryptic messages, like underlying messages behind the song, or what becomes some sort of like your main priority when you create a song?
Um, Personally, for me, I think just letting my listeners know that they can relate to it.
Mm.
Because I write a lot of sad songs. But I also like it's for my listeners to know that I'm also going through maybe what they're going through generally,
Yeah.
but not like specifically, like I wouldn't understand anything that they're going through. But it's like just a message to know that I'm also here and that we can go through this together and you're never alone. Yeah.
That's actually really cute. Is it hard to write a song in English? I mean, you are fluent in English, but is it hard to? Because for me, I feel like it's so hard writing in Bahasa. It's so hard, let alone in English. So
I think it gets hard when you want to follow a specific structure of
mm,
writing a pop song. But for me, I just, if whatever comes out, comes out. And then I just tweak it to like, to
yeah.
make it sound like, proper.
Do you usually write a song based on experience, or do you just like intentionally? I want to make this song, intentionally make this song, or do you just like it happens naturally to you?
It's mostly from experience. Because I feel like when I try and intentionally put down a concept and do this and that, I kind of get writer's block, is what we call it.
Yeah.
So I think it's better if it comes naturally and, personally.
That's really great. I mean, that's a great approach to like to any kind of artist. Either you're an author or you're a songwriter or any kind of artist. Like it just happen naturally, and then
Yeah,
instead of like trying so hard to, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to write this, I want to write that. Like
yeah,
it happens naturally. So great. Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I
Do
think
you? Yeah.
listeners can also like listen to when it's forced and it's like it's not that great when it's forced. You can
Yeah. Yeah. For
tell.
sure. We can tell that. Growing up, do you have like any artists or musicians that you really looked up to? Or getting inspired by?
I really, really am a big fan of the Chainsmokers.
The Chainsmoker, they're so great.
I know I've seen them twice live.
You
Like
did them
I'm such a
twice, like
big fan. Yeah.
was it?
Um,
Where did you see
sorry.
them?
Oh, I went to Lollapalooza in Chicago the first time and then to Creamfields in Taiwan.
Oh wow! When you saw them performing live, how did you feel that
Oh my
day?
gosh. I was the happiest girl in the world.
I can imagine that.
I was like I don't know. Everyone else was like really chill, but I was like really like bopping to this song.
You are fangirling so hard.
Yeah, I was like, ah.
Yeah, I mean it's so great. Yeah. Is there any particular artist that you'd like to work with in the future? Or maybe like you wish you could work with?
Um, well, there are a lot of artists I want to work with.
Name them all. I have a lot of time.
I really like so obviously the Chainsmokers.
Yeah.
So we're talking about internationally, Fred again as well. I think he's a musical genius.
Yeah.
And Madison Beer.
Madison Beer, the internet sensation.
Yes. But I think Indonesian artists I would like to work with is Gia Indrawari.
Yeah.
I think she and I have quite similar like ballady tones. But also the legendary Judica. I think like
Judica, of
that would be
course.
like super cool.
That would be incredible. That would be awesome. That
Yeah.
phenomenal. Really. Please let that happen. Please.
Hopefully, yeah.
Fingers crossed. So, what are your hopes and dreams for the future? I mean, both personally and professionally.
I think just growing a bigger fan base, but also fans from Indonesia because that's the market I'm trying to break into. It's very, very difficult.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, because Malaysia, we tend to like stick, I think, in a Malaysian Bahasa market. But for us to actually like break into the Indonesian market is another bigger step we need to do. So that's one of my goals to just break in and get more fans there, and hopefully people like my voice.
I certainly do like your voice.
Oh, thank
So
you.
angelic.
Thank you. And I guess also venture into more genres like rap, maybe.
That would be amazing. Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah. There's a song I'm actually working on with Ashraf Nasir. He's from Malaysia as well, but he's a rap artist, so we're doing a rap song.
Ooh,
Hopefully soon.
can't wait for that. I want to listen to you rapping. It would be great.
Hopefully it's good.
It's gonna be good, I'm sure. Do you have like a specific message to your fans or to maybe to those young artists who perhaps are trying to make their way into the music industry?
First message is never give up. There's always a pathway you can follow. It may take a very, very, very long time for something to be like, oh, something actually happened. But I think you just need to have patience and let the go with the flow with the process.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, going with the flow is just sometimes it's really hard thing to do, being going with the flow and maybe being consistent. It's like it's two of the hardest things to do.
I feel like as well, it's things will happen if it's meant to be.
Yeah.
But if it's not meant to be, another door will be open for you or an opportunity will come up and you can grasp it then.
Well said. That's so well said. So, this is the last questions. How does it feel like when you know that your music really helps someone, going through a difficult life or difficult situation?
I feel very happy. I feel very touched as well. Like when someone messages me to say that I've actually listened to your song and it's helped me through a tough time. Like that brings so much joy to me. And yeah, I just wish that I could continue to do this for more people because I'm quite like a people giver, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that the word? Is that the term? I'm not too sure, but I just like doing small things that can make another person feel happy, even if it's unintentional.
That is so sweet. Anyway, again, congratulations on the release of
Thank
Percaya,
you.
I believe. And as always, yeah, best of luck for your next steps, for your next
Thank
songs,
you.
and for your next projects. And hopefully, I can see you here in Malang, and we can do another
Yes.
podcast. But next time it will be face to face as well.
Yep.
Hopefully, yeah. So yeah, I really, really appreciate you coming by with us today. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining us, and yeah, to our listeners, our podcast is just a click away. Kat, thank you so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.